Star Trek. Strange New Worlds reveals Season 3 titles for all 10 episodes and what they could mean. The third season of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, has officially charted its course with all 10 episode titles now revealed, teasing a season that continues to push the franchise's blend of genre-bending storytelling, character depth, and classic Trek exploration. Set to premiere on Paramount Plus with a 2-episode launch on July 17, 2025, the season unfolds weekly through September 11, 2025, and follows Captain Pike and the USS Enterprise crew as they confront new threats, unexpected mysteries, and the endless frontier itself. Wikipedia. Below is a creative deep dive into each episode title and what it could mean for the season, from narrative payoff to thematic resonance. 1. Hegemony Part 2. The season opens with a direct continuation of last season's climax, picking up a cliffhanger involving the Gorn and a fractured crew. This title signals a forceful thematic beginning. Hegemony suggests political or military dominion. Given that this is Part 2, we're likely thrust back into intense action and strategy, possibly resolving character arcs brought to a head in the finale of Season 2. The Enterprise could be navigating not just external conflict, but internal tension as well. 2. Wedding Bell Blues. This title carries a lighter, almost romantic flair, hinting at something unexpectedly whimsical or emotionally poignant. At face value, it evokes a wedding with a twist. Blues could indicate cold feet, conflict, or even a backdrop of sorrow or regret. In the Trek universe, that could mean dealing with cultural rituals aboard a starship, diplomatic ceremonies gone awry, or even a meaningful character relationship reaching a new chapter. 3. Shuttle to Kenfori. This title launches us into planetary intrigue. Kenfori, a name that sounds like a frontier world, might be a setting for danger, discovery, or something more personal. The implication of a shuttle implies vulnerability and isolation. Missions like this often explore the spirit of classic Trek: mixed diplomacy, survival, and possibly uncovering a secret trying to hide beneath the surface. 4. A Space Adventure Hour. One of the most evocative titles of the season. This one suggests genre playfulness. Adventure Hour recalls pulp sci-fi and serialized radio dramas of old, so we may see an episode that taps into homage or meta-storytelling, perhaps a holodeck adventure, or even an in-universe broadcast event. This could be Strange New Worlds at its most experimental, bending tone while celebrating Trek's playful DNA. 5. Through the Lens of Time. Time manipulation or perspective shifts often appear in Trek, and this title strongly hints at either literal time travel or metaphorical reflection on past/future. Whether the crew encounters temporal anomalies or uncovers relics from an ancient civilization, this episode could be about confronting past choices, changing trajectory, or viewing their mission through a new philosophical filter. 6. The Zealot Who Ate Its Tail. This whimsical yet evocative title nods to mythology and memory. A zealot is famously known in Trek canon as the animal companion of Spock's childhood, a Vulcan bear-like creature. The imagery of something consuming its own tail calls to mind the Ouroboros, symbolizing cycles, renewal, or self-reflection. This could foreground Spock's past or examine recursive themes in his journey toward logic and emotion. 7. What is Starfleet? A probing and philosophical question. This title suggests existential scrutiny. Starfleet isn't just a military or exploratory organization. It's a moral compass for many characters. This episode could thrust the crew into a situation that tests their principles or exposes cracks in Starfleet's mission when confronted with real moral ambiguity. Perhaps through a journalist or external observer unraveling biases and intentions, Pike and company are forced to define what galvanizes them. 8. 4½ Vulcans. This playful title throws logic into the mix. It almost certainly centers on Vulcans, perhaps involving identity, emotion, or an unusual circumstance affecting non-Vulcan